You think you're tired. You're not tired. Your RAM is full. Let's start with something that probably happened this morning. You woke up, maybe after 6 hours of sleep, maybe after 8, and before your eyes were properly open, before you'd said a word to anyone, before you'd stood up, before the day had technically started, you reached for your phone. Not for anything specific, not because something was urgent, just because the silence felt like something that needed to be filled. And that moment, right there, is everything we need to understand about why you're exhausted. You didn't rest last night. Not really. You suspended. Like a laptop that never fully shuts down, screen dark but fans still running, processes still churning, unfinished tasks still queued in the background. You horizontal, your system not. And today, like every day, the inputs began again immediately. Messages, decisions, opinions you didn't ask for, notifications from apps you forgot you installed. The slow accumulation of information that asks nothing dramatic of you, just a little attention, just a small response, just one more thing, until by midday you are moving through the world like a phone at 11% battery. Functional, just about, but aware somewhere beneath the functioning that you are running on almost nothing. Here's what I want to say clearly. This is not about how hard you're working. This is not about whether you have a demanding job or a quiet one, a full house or an empty apartment, a stressful life by any external measure. This is about the specific kind of exhaustion that comes not from doing, but from processing, from the continuous, low-level, never quite finished computation of modern life. Your brain is not a muscle that gets tired from use. It is a system that gets overloaded from insufficient clearing. And the difference matters enormously. Because if it were a muscle, the solution would be rest. And you've been resting. You've had the weekends, you've had the evenings, you've had the holidays, and you came back from all of them still tired, which led you to the quiet conclusion that something must be wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. The clearing never happened. The cache was never emptied. The system filled up, and you kept adding files. 2,000 years ago, Chinese physicians wrote,精神内守,病安从来. Guard your spirit within, and illness finds no entry. Modern translation, when your internal system is full, everything feels like a threat. When it has space, the same world becomes manageable. The same emails, the same commute, the same people, the same demands, the same Tuesday. Experienced completely differently, depending on whether your system has room to receive them or whether it was already full before the day began. So, why are modern people always full? There are 3 reasons, and none of them are personal failings. The first is the volume of input. We absorb more information in a single day than our grandparents processed in a month. Every platform, every feed, every notification is designed by people whose only job is to capture your attention and hold it as long as possible. This is not a neutral environment. This is an environment that was deliberately engineered to keep your RAM occupied at all times. And it works. The second is the absence of genuine transitions. There used to be natural breaks in the texture of a day. The walk between places, the wait, the silence of a meal, the particular quality of an evening before screens existed. These were not wasted time. They were the moments when the system quietly processed what had accumulated, when the mental cache cleared itself without being asked. We optimized those moments away, we filled them, and now the clearing never happens because there is never a gap long enough for it to begin.
The third is that we have confused distraction with rest. When we finally stop, we reach for something. A show, a feed, a podcast, a scroll. And these things feel like rest. They feel like switching off, but they are not. They are a different kind of input. The screen changes, the content changes, the stimulation continues. Your system was never actually off. You gave it a different task, not a break. And the distinction, the gap between a different task and genuine stillness, is the gap between waking up exhausted and waking up restored. Water left undisturbed becomes clear on its own. That's what the clearing is. Not meditation, not a program, not an intervention. just the absence of input long enough for the system to do what it was always going to do if you gave it space. Become clear. Tonight, before you reach for your phone, sit with the silence for 5 minutes. Don't meditate. Don't try to think about nothing. Don't do anything correctly. Just sit. And notice what surfaces. The thoughts that come up in those 5 minutes are the unprocessed files. The things the system was trying to finish. You don't need to act on them. Just let them appear. Let the cache begin to empty. 5 minutes. That's where this starts. But here's the question that follows from all of this, and it's a harder one. If clearing is so simple, if stillness is so available, why does it feel so uncomfortable? Why does silence, for most people, feel like something to escape rather than something to rest in? That's what we'll talk about next time.